All right, good morning, everyone. We are looking at part 2 of our probability of events. So last week we looked at drawing out an object and then replacing it and then finding the probability of picking something else. So that's just a little review of last week. So if we're dealing with replacement, this meant for the total that it stays the same. That it stays the same or doesn't change for each event. So just for example one, like last week, the word mathematics is written on a card. You choose a letter at random, replace it. So there's your clue. You put it back and choose another letter. What is the probability that the first letter will be a T and the second letter is an M? So let's see what we got here. All right, so we have, I'm going to zoom in here for a second. Let's count up our letters. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's get the probability of a T, which is a 2 out of 11. We're going to multiply this by the probability of getting that M, which there are 2 M's in that list. So that's another 2 out of 11 for a total of 4 over 121. Now I'm going to use my Desmos app here to see if that will simplify down. So again, Desmos is the app that is right down there at the corner. That's green with the 3 and the 27. It says scientific. I'm going to put that in 4 divided by 121. Okay, right now it gives me the decimal, and notice there it says your answers show up on this side. There's a little square over a square. Tap that button, 4 over 121, just like our regular calculators, gives you back the same fraction. It does not simplify. So there is my final answer. So there's my final answer. I've got a 4 in 121 chance of getting a T first and then an M. Let's try the new one today, which is now without replacement, meaning you do not put it back. So if you keep something or you don't put it back, you don't replace it, this time your total changes for each event. So same question, but this time you're going to keep the T. You're not putting it back, and we're going to see what we get. So again, there's still 11 letters. So let's get the probability of a T. That's 2 out of 11 times the probability of an M. And now if I keep that one T, I don't have 11 anymore. My total's now changed to a 10, one less because you kept that one letter. But there's still 2 M's. So let's multiply this one. 2 times 2 is a 4. 11 times 10 is 110. Same thing, I'm going to hop over to my Desmos calculator, throw that in, see if it will simplify. Excuse me. All right, so this time we have 4 out of 110. Same thing, there's the decimal. I'm going to tap that double square, 2 out of 55. So there's my final answer, 2 out of 55. So I've got 2 in 55 chances to get that exact order. So let's try example 3. Sometimes we have more than 2 things happening. Now, example 3, I know it's a little long, so I'm going to read this. You and your family go play miniature golf or putt-putt golf, whichever name you know it as. You're given a golf bag that contains 6 white golf balls, 6 yellow golf balls, 1 orange, and 1 pink. Without looking, your brother is going to take 1 golf ball out of the bag to putt with and leave it at the first hole. The clue there is he left it, which means the next one, total is different. Then he chooses another one for hole 2 and leaves it. So now the total's changed again. And another one for the rest of the game. What is the probability of him using a white ball first? So there's our clue here. We're looking for the white ball first, then an orange ball. So white, then orange, and then a yellow for the last one. So white times the probability of the orange times the probability of the yellow. So let's see what happens. All right, there are 17 total balls here. And it said there were 9 whites out of the 17 total. or orange, there's only one orange, but now my total is at 17. Because remember, he left a ball at the first hole, so that's at 16. And let's do our last one. The yellow, there are 6 of them. And same thing, after the second round, he leaves that one. So now we're down to 15. So 3 different totals for all of these. So let's do the multiplication here. 9 times 1 is 9, times 6, 54. Let's do the bottom. 17 times 16 times 15, 4,080. And again, I'm going to hop over to my Desmos, see if this will reduce. We're almost done. So 54 divided by 4,080. Tap that fraction button. There we go. 9 out of 680. And there is my final answer. 9 out of 680. So 9 out of 680 chances to go in that exact order. White, leave it, then an orange and leave it, and then yellow for everything else. That's not very good. That's pretty rare opportunity for that to happen. All right, so guys, make sure you check out your assignment. Remember, you can take it as many times as you want. Don't forget to do your attendance. And guys, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye.